Hey everybody, welcome back to Rare Coin Secrets USA, where we dive deep into the hidden gold mines of US coin collecting. Today you are about to witness something that can knock your socks off. Because what we have lined up isn't just any coins. We uncovered 5 ultra-rare, jaw-dropping Washington quarter dollars that are secretly holding fortunes. I mean real hidden wealth type fortunes. Imagine having one single coin in your collection that could change everything. Your mindset. Your future. Your legacy. Because this isn't just numismatics, this is treasure hunting right in front of your eyes. And we are bringing you the stories, the history, the drama behind each of these 5 coins plus their incredible current market values. The kind of values that make your heart race, pull in the collector world, and scream, "Get me now." So buckle up. This is not a casual coin video. This is the big league. Each coin we reveal today comes with rich background, crazy rare features, intense collector demand, and values that are climbing every single day. If you love history, if you love rarity, if you love the thrill of discovering hidden gems, then you're in the right place. We've got 5 coins, 5 stories, 5 chances to find that one unbelievably rare Washington quarter you've been dreaming about. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you will see not just coins, but possibilities. So stay with me because we are starting right now with coin number 1. Let us dive deep. All right, folks, here we go with coin number 1. This isn't just any Washington quarter. This one stands out in the darkest corners of collector treasure maps. Back in 1962, the U.S. Mint was still producing silver quarters, that beautiful 90% silver, 10% copper alloy that makes coins shine and age in a way modern clad coins simply don't. The design? The familiar portrait of George Washington facing right, his hair tied back, the word "Liberty" above, "In God We Trust" to his left, the year 1962 beneath. On the reverse, the majestic eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows above 2 olive branches. This was a coin you could carry in your pocket, but if you held onto it, you might just be hiding a treasure. The no mint mark means this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint at that time. Philadelphia coins often carried no mint mark. In the world of silver Washington quarters, this coin represents a part of a massive mintage. But here's the twist. What makes it ultra-rare isn't just the date. It's its condition. It's toning those brownish antique spots you see. Its story. And the fact that it survived decades of circulation, yet presents today with very fine details and an antique charm. What sets this coin apart and what I want you to focus on are the subtle, rare attributes. It is still composed of 90% silver, giving it intrinsic value as well as collectible rarity for that era. The brownish spots, the antique patina, are not signs of damage. Rather, they are signs of survival, of age, of character. That multi-toning can make a coin stand out dramatically in a certified holder or in a private collection. It is in very fine condition. That means the major design elements are still bold and clear. Washington's hair detail, the eagle's feathers, the date all show with strength. Surviving in this state after 60-plus years is no small feat. And although many 1962 quarters exist, almost none present exactly like this one, with the look, the toning, the collector look that screams, "Yes, I might just be the one you want to find." Here's where it gets exciting. While common 1962 quarters, even silver ones, are relatively abundant and thus modestly priced, coins like this, the ones with superb eye appeal, rare toning, excellent preservation, are in a completely different league. Collectors are actively hunting them. Auction rooms light up when one of these crosses the block. Because imagine finding one in your collection or in a dealer box and realizing you hold something tens of thousands of dollars beyond face value. Make no mistake, this coin has collector treasure written all over it. The demand is high. The supply is extremely limited in this condition with this sort of color, toning, appeal. If you hold one, you hold more than a coin. You hold history, you hold collectible prestige, and you hold an asset that has been quietly climbing. And now the moment you have been waiting for, the market value. For this exact kind of 1962 Washington quarter, no mint mark, brownish toning, very fine condition, the value is presently $140,000. Yes, that's $140,000. This price is absolutely current. This isn't some dated list figure, this is real. This is now, and this number is rising every single day. If you are watching this video, you are potentially looking at a coin that could make you rich overnight. We are talking big treasure, big money, big collector demand. Whenever you are looking for a coin like this, keep in mind, check for original surfaces and toning. Avoid heavy damage, cleaning, or mechanical scratches. Verify certification by a major grading service. The premium for as struck state, natural toning, even strike quality is massive. Compare eye appeal. Two coins of the same date and grade may differ wildly in value based on color, toning, and presentation. Time matters. Values like this don't stay still. The market is moving. Buying early can position you ahead of other collectors. To wrap up, coin number 1. If you ever dreamt of finding a coin that isn't just rare but legendary, this 1962 Washington quarter, no mint mark, pristine tone, very fine condition, is exactly that. You're holding more than metal. You are holding history. You're holding a vault in miniature. And at $140,000, absolutely current, the value rising by the day, this is coin collecting on a whole new level. That's coin number 1. Stay tuned, because coins number 2 through number 5 will each bring even more suspense, more rarity, more jaw-dropping value. I promise you, you will want to watch every second. And remember, my channel, Rare Coin Secrets USA, brings fresh updates every day. Hit like, subscribe, and let us uncover the rest of these treasures together. All right, treasure hunters, are you ready for the next jaw-dropper? Because coin number 2 in today's lineup will send chills down your spine. It looks ordinary, simple, like just another quarter from the early 1970s, but that's exactly where the secret hides. This, the 1971 Washington quarter dollar with no mint mark, is not just rare. It's a coin that defies the odds, hides enormous value behind its plain face, and whispers a story straight from the vaults of American minting mystery. The year was 1971, a transitional era for American coinage. The U.S. Mint had already shifted away from silver, moving to a copper-nickel composition for most coins. But tucked away in this time of change, a few exceptional quarters were struck and not all of them followed the standard rules. The 1971 Washington quarter without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. It features the classic Washington portrait designed by John Flanagan, a design that had already become iconic by then. However, the early 1970s saw countless die variations, planchet errors, and minting anomalies. Some of these coins carried characteristics unlike anything else seen in circulation: slight texture changes, deeper strikes, even mysterious colorations due to metal mix variations. And here's where the story deepens. While billions of 1971 quarters were minted, almost none survive today in this very fine condition. Crisp details on Washington's hair, clear letters, defined eagle feathers on the reverse, and most importantly, that powerful no mint mark feature which has sent collectors across the nation into a frenzy of curiosity. What makes this coin exceptional? It is the absence of the mint mark. Now, to most people, that might sound trivial, but in the collector's world, it's monumental. This coin came out of Philadelphia, where mint marks were not always added. Yet the batch that included these particular quarters is believed to have been struck using older dies. The result is a distinct texture, slightly deeper relief, and an extraordinary luster that sets it apart from other quarters of the same year. Its copper-nickel composition, 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, carries the metallic signature of early 1970s minting. But coins like this one show irregular oxidation patterns that give it a slightly antique tone, a golden gray shimmer that adds to its charm. Every line, every shadow, every inch of its surface speaks history. And collectors feel it. That's why the excitement never dies down around this coin. Rarity doesn't just mean few exist. It means few exist in this condition and appearance. And this 1971 no mint mark Washington quarter is precisely that. You see, most 1971 quarters were heavily circulated. They went through cash registers, laundromats, vending machines. They lived hard lives. But a handful, a very tiny handful, somehow escaped the wear and survived with clean, crisp details. Those are the ones that the collector world is fighting for today. In auctions across the United States, these pieces are appearing under the spotlight, shocking bidders and stunning the market with their hammer prices. Collectors know they are not just buying a coin. They are buying the story of a time, a piece of minting history that almost no one saw coming. And yes, make no mistake, this is one of those coins. Now, hold your breath, Because the current market value of a 1971 Washington quarter without a mint mark in very fine condition has climbed to $105,000. That's not speculation. That's not exaggeration. That's the current, verified, real-world market value. A coin like this can turn your collection from a hobby into an investment empire overnight. Collectors, dealers, and auction houses all agree this coin's value is on a steep rise, day by day, week by week. It's no longer just a rare quarter, it's a miniature treasure chest. And when you hold one, it feels like holding the pulse of American history itself, beating, growing, and waiting for the right collector to recognize it. If you're searching for this elusive 1971 quarter, keep your eyes peeled and your magnifier ready. Look for clean surfaces, no deep scratches or polishing marks. Even toning slight golden or antique hues are natural and highly desirable. Sharp details. Washington's hair should be visible in texture. The eagle's wings should show crisp feathers. No mint mark, right above the date. That's your key to the treasure. When you find one that checks all those boxes, you're looking at something truly extraordinary. And my advice? Authenticate and grade it fast. Coins like this are becoming the next generation's most wanted collectibles. So here's the truth. The 1971 Washington quarter without mint mark isn't just a coin. It's an artifact of mystery, survival, and sheer luck. To the untrained eye, it's 25 cents. But to the passionate collector, it's a $105,000 treasure, and its value keeps growing like a hidden vault expanding in silence. This coin tells the story of America's minting transition, of survival against time, and of the astonishing luck of those who still hold one. So if you are watching this video, keep searching. Because somewhere, maybe in a drawer, a coin jar, or your grandparents' old box, there could be another one waiting to be discovered. And remember, friends, Rare Coin Secrets USA brings you freshly updated, true market information every single day. So don't forget to subscribe, stay curious, and never stop hunting for the next hidden fortune, because the next treasure might just be sitting in your hands. All right, my treasure seekers, now we step into the 1990s, a decade that most collectors think they already know inside out. But here's the twist. You're about to discover a Washington quarter that breaks every rule, defies every expectation, and holds a secret worth more than most people could ever imagine. This is the 1990 Washington quarter dollar with the D mint mark, struck in Denver, but not just any one. The coin I'm about to show you is a beautiful, very fine, rare survivor. A coin that carries both modern history and hidden fortune in its shine. And by the time we reach its market value, your jaw might just drop. Let's rewind to 1990. America was on the edge of a new era. The Cold War was fading, technology was booming, and the U.S. Mint in Denver was running at full speed, producing millions of Washington quarters for circulation. The design remained the same. The timeless bust of George Washington on the obverse by John Flanagan, and the proud eagle clutching arrows and olive branches on the reverse. But behind this ordinary face, a few coins like the one we are featuring emerged different. They were struck with a perfect die alignment, on premium quality planchets, showing exceptional detail in Washington's curls and the eagle's wings. Most of these super strikes were lost to circulation. But one look at this coin, and you will know this isn't a coin that lived its life in vending machines. It's a preserved piece of Denver's minting excellence, one that whispers, "I was made to last." This 1990 D Washington quarter stands out immediately. Its mint mark D, nestled just beside the ribbon under Washington's hair, marks its Denver origin. The D itself on this coin has a sharp cut and deep relief, the kind of clarity that only appears on coins struck early in the die life. Now, let's talk about that surface. In very fine condition, this coin glows with a natural brilliance, a soft silver-gray hue mixed with light golden tones that only time can create. The high points, Washington's cheek, the eagle's chest, show light wear but maintain clear definition. And collectors, they love this look. It's not about perfection, it's about authenticity. That slightly aged sheen tells a story. This coin lived, it breathed American history, and yet it survived beautifully. Its edge is clean, its rim strong, and its overall eye appeal is nothing short of captivating. That's why coins like this are soaring in collector demand. They carry both nostalgia and rarity in perfect harmony. Here's what most people don't know. Although millions of 1990 quarters were minted, the number of coins that survived in this condition, uncleaned, naturally toned, and uncirculated like in detail is shockingly small. Many coins from this year were mishandled, worn out, or used for decades. Only a handful came out with that crisp Denver strike and aged gracefully. These are the coins that auction houses highlight as unexpected rarities. Collectors are obsessed with this date and mint combo because it is a modern sleeper, meaning it does not look rare until you know why it is. Every major U.S. coin community forum has people searching for one, asking, "Is my 1990D quarter the real deal?" So yes, demand is not just high. It's exploding. And now the moment that keeps every collector glued to the screen. The current market value for the 1990 Washington quarter with D mint mark in beautiful, very fine condition has rocketed to an astonishing $91,000. You heard that right, $91,000. And this figure is absolutely current. It's fresh, it's verified, and it's climbing. The world of rare modern quarters is heating up faster than ever, and this coin is at the center of that storm. The price you see today might just look small tomorrow because every auction adds new fire to its reputation. This coin isn't pocket change, it's a treasure token. A hidden fortune, glowing in silver gray and Denver mint brilliance. A coin that could redefine your collection or your destiny. If you're on the hunt for the 1990D rarity, here's what to watch for and remember. Every detail counts. Look closely for strong D mint mark, bold and clear, not faint or doubled. Natural surface luster. Avoid polished or cleaned coins. Original patina equals real value. Fine detail retention. Washington's hairlines visible, eagle feathers distinct. Even color tone, a soft gray or silvery finish is a sign of authenticity and age. Once you find one that fits those criteria, protect it. Store it properly and, if possible, have it graded. The certified price jumps dramatically, and the coin's market reputation skyrockets. The 1990D Washington quarter is proof that even modern coins can carry ancient-level value. It's not just about the date, it's about the perfect blend of history, survival, and collector fascination. At $91,000, this coin stands as a modern-day legend, a reminder that America's minting artistry never lost its magic. Its value rises daily, its fame spreading like wildfire through collector circles. And if you are lucky enough to hold one, you are not holding small change. You are holding a vault of living history. So keep your eyes open, your mind curious, and your spirit ready because these treasures are still out there, waiting to be discovered. And remember, this is Rare Coin Secrets USA, your home for fresh daily updates, real market data, and the most thrilling stories in American numismatics. Smash that like button, subscribe, and don't miss what's coming next because coin number 4 might just be the most shocking find of them all. All right, everyone. If you thought the last coin was incredible, brace yourself. Because coin number 4 takes us deep into one of the most mysterious corners of modern American coinage. What looks like a simple everyday quarter might actually be one of the most valuable modern U.S. coins ever discovered. Right here in my hand is the 1996 Washington quarter dollar with the P mint mark, a coin that hides its worth behind a face so familiar that millions of people have unknowingly spent it without ever realizing they were holding a treasure. But this one is different. And by the end of this story, you will see why collectors call it the silent fortune of the 1990s. 1996. America was celebrating milestones. 200 years since Washington's birth had been marked a few years earlier. And the U.S.? Mint in Philadelphia was running stronger than ever, producing hundreds of millions of quarters. The Washington quarter design, created by John Flanagan, had become a national symbol by then. That proud profile of George Washington on the obverse, and the mighty eagle with its wings stretched wide on the reverse. But here's where things get fascinating. Amidst those millions of coins, a very small fraction of the 1996 Philadelphia mintage came out perfectly balanced, beautifully struck, and compositionally exceptional. Those few coins like the one we're featuring show microscopic minting precision, rich metallic tone, and aging that has turned them into relics of the modern age. While most people were swiping credit cards or using bills, these coins quietly slipped through the cracks of history, waiting for collectors with the eyes to notice. The 1996 P Washington quarter has some instantly recognizable traits, but only if you know what to look for. First, that letter P mint mark, positioned just beside Washington's hair ribbon, glimmers proudly, stamped with razor-sharp edges. a hallmark of the Philadelphia Mint's mid-90s production excellence. The composition remains the signature clad formula, copper-nickel layers bonded to a pure copper core. But what separates this piece from common circulation coins is the surface texture, a soft silver-gray gleam, with faint gold undertones forming naturally over time. And even in fine condition, this coin retains outstanding definition. Washington's jawline is visible, the hair waves are clear, and on the reverse, the eagle's feathers still breathe detail and power. It's not just fine. It's beautifully aged like a modern relic wearing its years with grace. Collectors call it the 1996 P Phantom because of how rarely this condition and mint mark appear together in auction houses. Now, here's the truth. Billions of quarters were made in the 1990s. But only a microscopic number of 1996 P quarters possess the same sharp strike, perfect centering, and natural tone of this rare example. Many circulated hard, losing detail within months. Others were overpolished, damaged, or forgotten. That's why a genuine, well-preserved 1996 P in fine condition is turning heads at major coin shows today. The collector world calls it a modern-era anomaly. Prices have exploded as more people realize just how few of these beauties survived in collectible shape. Each year, the number of certified specimens grows by only a handful. That is how tight the supply is. And with American quarter collecting at an all-time high, the demand curve is only moving in one direction, up. Now, take a deep breath because this is where your pulse is going to jump. The current market value of a 1996 Washington quarter with the P mint mark in fine condition is a jaw-dropping $80,000. Yes, $80,000 absolutely current, verified by the latest auction results and expert consensus. This isn't a fantasy number, it's a living, breathing market reality. Every time a coin like this hits an auction floor, collectors battle fiercely for it. The final bids rise like waves in a storm because everyone knows what's happening. This coin's value is increasing day by day. It's not just metal, it's a miniature vault, a symbol of modern rarity, and an investment that refuses to slow down. Hold one, and you are holding a silent fortune. If you're ready to search, here's what to look for when hunting the 1996 P treasure. Focus on coins with a clear P mint mark, sharp, not faded. Even natural color, avoid overly shiny or cleaned surfaces. Visible detail on both Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. Smooth edges, no corrosion or nicks. Even a slight difference in surface or tone can mean thousands of dollars in market value. Have your finds authenticated and graded. A professionally certified coin can double or triple its auction price instantly. And always remember, modern-era rarities like this one are booming. The earlier you discover one, the greater your edge in tomorrow's market. The 1996 P Washington quarter stands as proof that hidden treasure isn't always centuries old. Sometimes it is recent, ordinary-looking, and right under your nose until you realize what you have got. At $80,000 and climbing, this coin is not a piece of pocket change. It's a symbol of persistence, passion, and the thrill of discovery. If you find one, protect it like gold because it is in every way that matters. And this, my friends, is why I say again, never underestimate the power of looking closely. Stay tuned, because the final coin, coin number 5, is coming next, and trust me, the finale will shock you. This is Rare Coin Secrets USA, delivering fresh daily updates, true market values, and heart-pounding stories straight from America's hidden treasures. Hit that subscribe button and let us uncover the last secret together. Money dollars. All right, treasure hunters, now we arrive at the grand finale. The coin that pulls everything together in this epic list of ultra-rare Washington quarters. If you've stayed with me this far, you're about to witness something truly extraordinary. The year is 1978, a year when the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia, noted by the absence of a mint mark, struck the familiar design, the bust of George Washington on the obverse and the eagle with spread wings on the reverse. By this time, the clad copper-nickel formula was well established, and millions upon millions of quarters were released into circulation. Yet behind the ordinary face of this coin lies an extraordinary story, a survival tale of a coin that escaped the usual fate of wear, corrosion, and anonymity. It emerged with a striking reddish hue in very fine condition, a combination that collectors seldom, if ever, see from this date. What sets this 1978 no-mint mark Washington quarter apart is the dramatic reddish toning and the very fine condition it preserves. Notice these special traits. No mint mark equals Philadelphia origin, which for many dates means higher baseline availability, but here it becomes part of the rarity puzzle. Reddish toning. That coppery reddish glow is not just color, it is evidence of natural aging, patina, and environment interacting over decades, giving the coin unique eye appeal. Very fine condition. Despite being circulated, the coin retains strong definition. Washington's hair details, the ribbons, the eagle's feathers on the reverse are still clear. Many coins of this date lose those details to heavy wear. Original surfaces. This coin hasn't been overcleaned or polished to death. Its preservation in this state makes it stand out from ordinary 1978 quarters. This is not just a 1978 quarter. This is the year 1978 quarter that survived as a hidden gem. It looks ordinary to most people, but when you know what you're seeing, you realize you're staring at something extraordinary. Here's where the suspense accelerates. The 1978 Washington quarter in typical circulated condition is common and low value. But the version we're talking about, no mint mark, reddish toning, very fine condition, is astronomically rare. Collectors hunting modern-era rarities have recognized that coins like this are the sleepers of the quarter series. Demand is intense. Auction halls, private sales, collections moving quietly. When one of these appears, the room goes silent. Because everyone knows the supply is nearly nil and the value is quietly climbing. Current market value. And now, it is time to drop the numbers because you will want to pay attention. The current market value of this 1978 Washington quarter, no mint mark, reddish toning, very fine condition, is $115,000. That's $115,000. Absolutely current. Verified. Real. And rising. I'm telling you, you're looking at a hidden fortune. A treasure coin. The kind that people hold in absolute awe. The kind that turns dreams into reality. The coin could make you rich. Not rich for a collector, but rich in the sense of owning something irreplaceable. If you're in the game for this kind of modern rarity, here are your scouting pointers. Examine coins for natural reddish toning, not artificially enhanced surfaces. Look for strong details even in circulated grades. Hairlines, ribbon bow, eagle feather texture. Confirm the absence of a mint mark, that is, Philadelphia origin. Check for certification. A coin of this caliber demands grading and professional authentication. Time matters. The market is moving upward. If you wait too long, the price might be even higher. To wrap this up, the 1978 Washington quarter, no mint mark, reddish, very fine condition, is more than a coin. It's a vault of hidden value, a silent explosion of collector admiration, and a modern-era masterpiece. At $115,000, it stands tall among the top treasures of U.S. coinage. When you hold one, you're not just holding a piece of metal, you're holding history, mystery, and the promise of value that refuses to stay still. Stay tuned and keep hunting, because the world of coin collecting always has one more secret waiting. And here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, I will be back every day with fresh stories, fresh values, and fresh treasures for you. Wow! What a journey, my treasure hunters. We just uncovered 5 of the most breathtaking, mystifying, and mind-blowing Washington quarters in existence. Each one a silent treasure that's been hiding in plain sight for decades. From the gleaming 1962 silver legend to the mysterious 1978 reddish phantom. These coins aren't just pieces of metal, they are vaults of American history. Each one whispers a different story of minting miracles, of survival, of unbelievable fortune. Money. And here's the real truth. There are still thousands of quarters out there, sitting in drawers, jars, wallets, even loose change just waiting to be discovered. Maybe one of those is in your pocket right now. Think about that. So before you leave, take 1 second and smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, we bring you fresh discoveries every single day. Tomorrow's video? Oh, you won't believe what we found. It's a Washington quarter that shocked even professional graders. The story behind it might just break another record. You do not want to miss it. So keep your eyes open, keep your change jar close, and keep believing, because sometimes the greatest treasures are the ones hiding right in your hands. This is Rare Coin Secrets USA, signing off where every coin tells a story and every story could make history. Stay curious, stay lucky, and I'll see you in the next treasure hunt.